Yes, Mr. Nxumalo.
My Lord, before I commence my cross-examination, I'll also be standing in for my colleague, Advocate Mzansi.
Yeah, fine.
It was communicated yesterday that it's going to be in the regional court today.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Okay. Have you spoken to his client?
Yes,
And he agrees about the arrangement?
yes.
Okay, fine.
He's aware that Mr. Mzansi, I also informed him.
Yeah, but yeah, you can confirm it. Just confirm with the Mrs. client. That he knows that Mr. Nxumalo is not available today, but is being deputized by Mr. Nxumalo.
As a purpose, I just need to know which accused it is.
You know what? There were times when the interpreter gets the date when Usenzo Meyiwa died wrong, and I always think, okay, you know what? Maybe he doesn't pay attention to dates like that. He just doesn't pay attention to small little details. Okay, he just does the interpretation, does it, I guess, to the best of his ability, and then he goes home. Today, he is literally asked to interpret for accused number 3, who is Advocate Mnisi's client. Okay? Everybody knows Advocate Ngomezulu is for accused number 1, Muzisibia. RAMOSEPELE is for accused number 2, Ubangani Ndanzi, and so on and so on and so on. How is the interpreter not aware of this? How is he asking Judge RATHA, okay, so who's the accused? What's the number for the accused? Like, why? That for me was highly concerning. So it means he doesn't pay attention to the storyline at hand that he is interpreting day in and day out. He has no clue which advocate represents which client. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on that. But let's continue on with today, because it's Zithulele Day, okay? Zithulele is on the stand. And do you notice his gown is very, very different from the other advocates? Let me know if you notice that as well. Very, very white, crispy shirt. I could go on, but you know what? Let's hear Zithulele.
Sorry, Ustad Nxumalo. Uyazi yini ukuthi kube nokuzwana phakathi kuka Baba Mnisi ummeli wakho ukuthi uzomelwa uBaba uNdwana? Yes, I confirm that.
Yeah, and that he says he'll conduct his cross-examination when he's here, after maybe Mr. Nxumalo and Mr. Nxumalo are through.
Uthi ke uzoqhubeka ngokubuza eyakhe imibuzo uma sekwazi ukubuya kusho ukuthi emva kokuthi uBaba uNxumalo eseqedile ukwenza umsebenzi wakhe, naye kodwa usazoqhubeka ebuze yakhe imibuzo. Uyakwazi nalo? Confirm, my lord.
Okay, fine, thanks.
Lieutenant Colonel, I just want to confirm or commence my cross-examination by asking the following questions. What is your experience in the Southern Police Services at the Forensic Science Laboratory?
Can you please repeat the question?
What is your experience in the Southern Police Services in the Forensic Science Laboratory?
I joined the ballistic section of the Forensic Science Laboratory in 1997. This gives me an experience of 27 years.
Your report or your affidavit, which is Exhibit M of the record, states that you are a chief forensic analyst.
That is correct, my lord.
What are the duties of the chief analyst?
My duties over and above standard casework involves the management and leadership of the operational team. This will also include the allocation of work to team members, the review of casework that was allocated to the analyst. That will also include the performance appraisal of team members. That will also include the reviewing of standard operating procedures.
Your report, Lieutenant Colonel, further details that at paragraph 2.3.22, it details the following. And I quote, that I've been trained in the operation of the integrated ballistic identification system.
That is correct.
That system is commonly known IBIS.
That is correct.
What training did you receive?
The training, it is a user training. Where the person is trained on how to acquire fired bullets specimen into the IBIS system. And it also involves the training of the member regarding the acquisition of fired bullet specimen in the system.
Have you worked exclusively in this section, the IBIS section of the ballistic unit?
Currently, I'm at the ballistics analysis subsection. IBIS analysis is also a separate subsection, but both are following under ballistic section.
Have you worked under this section, the IBIS section of the ballistic?
I've never worked under IBIS subsection. However, what I can state is that I did, during the course of my career, acquire some test and exhibit specimen into the system. And that was before IBIS became an autonomous or an independent subsection.
What exhibits or samples are acquired by the IBIS system?
IBIS acquires all bullets from the crime scenes and test bullets fired from revolvers and test bullets fired from rifles, hunting rifles. It also acquires all cartridge cases collected from the crime scenes. With respect to test cartridge cases from pistols, we acquire cartridge cases from all firearms. But the bullets, we acquire bullets from revolvers and rifles, as I have indicated, including all bullets from the crime scenes.
Lieutenant Colonel, what do you mean when you say it acquires bullets from revolvers?
I
did not get the question.
What do you mean if you say it acquires bullets from revolvers? Revolvers would be a .38.
Yes, all revolvers, irrespective of caliber, whether it is a .38, a .44, a .22, all revolvers, we acquire their bullets.
You also stated that it acquires bullets from the crime scenes.
That is correct, my lord.
It would be bullets fired from which type of firearms?
Any firearm.
Well played, Advocate Nxumalo, because what you played Mr. Sereo, how you got him to talk about his job, his qualifications, what does the IBIS do. We knew where you were going. We knew where you were leading him. You were leading the kettle to the slaughterhouse. Not Lieutenant Colonel Sereo, the chief ballistic analyst, coming through to let us know that the IBIS system takes what? All bullets from the crime scene. I repeat, all bullets from the crime scene. Why am I highlighting that? Because, you know, Mangena, Colonel Lieutenant Mangena, you know, the one who became super famous, ultra famous after the Oscar Pistorius trial, he told us that the IBIS system, gosh, why am I getting that wrong? The IBIS system, what? Only takes cartridges of pistols. That's why there was no hit when Rulof did the test bullets for the firearm allegedly found in possession of accused number 3. Wow. This was brilliant. Let's see, is Lieutenant Colonel Sereo going to try to backpedal? Is he going to try to save Mangena, or is he going to save himself? What happens next?
Is that still the position to date?
That is still the position in practice. I might not be able to give specifics like details because I'm not working at that subsection currently.
I just want to get your view, Lieutenant Colonel, on the operation of the IBIS system. How does it work?
The IBIS system is an automated ballistic system. All data from fired bullets, cartridge cases, which is in the system, is being compared against each other by the system. The system was implemented because to do such a comparison of multitudes of specimens, it was labor intensive and time consuming. So the leadership decided to operationalize that system in order to reduce the workload on human resources as the system is automated, to accelerate the comparison, the continuous correlation and comparison. So when the system picks up a possible hit we call it a possible lead. Uh, the case files from which those specimens originate are drawn, so that that possible lead can be verified, can be confirmed by a human being, who will normally be a forensic analyst. And then when the hit has been confirmed, he will issue a report in that respect.
Thank you.
My lord, I see that Mr. Mapisa's hand is up. May I approach him?
Yeah, fine.
Thank you.
So while he walks over to his client, did you notice how his files are well organized? As Sereo is busy talking about the IVIS system, Advocate Nxumalo pulls out, I imagine, Mangena's court records, and he's about to read what Mangena said.
Thank you, my lord, for the court's indulgence. May I proceed?
Yes.
Lieutenant Colonel, the background of the follow-up questions will be as follows. There is a firearm in question which was recovered in this case. The two warrant officers, that is Warrant Officer Masondo and Sergeant Dlamini, amongst them Warrant Officer Masondo entered the exhibit into the SAP 13 register of Cleveland Police Station. For purposes of my cross-examination, I'll refer you to exhibit X3 of the record. The exhibit, which is a 9mm parabellum, was received and acknowledged by the ballistic unit of the Forensic Science Laboratory on the 12th of February 2015 under the covering letter, which is at exhibit X3 of the record. Do you see, Lieutenant Colonel, the acknowledgement of receipt as well as the letter I'm referring to?
That's correct, I can see it.
It says, the letter reads as follows: an application for ballistic and forensic analysis of the firearm as per Cleveland case 96 of 2015 and SAP 96 of 2015. Forensic bag seal number FSE 385083 and lab number 26766/15. At point number 1, it reads as follows: 1 times pistol black in color in forensic bag seal number FSE 385083, 1 magazine and 28 rounds, and forensic bag number PA 600 1755815, compared to this lab number 26766/15. To kindly analyze the exhibit in order to determine whether the ammunition, firearm, and magazine are in an actual fact able to work, and compare if there is any linkage with the above mentioned items. 3. Ballistic examination: who is the right owner firearm as serial number is filed off, and what is the correct serial number. 4. Whether the firearm is involved in any other cases. 5. Kindly forward the information to the Detective Constable Dlamini of Provincial Investigation Unit. The letter is signed by the head of the Provincial Unit, Taxi Violence, Major Bayat. I will then refer Lieutenant Colonel to Exhibit X13D of the record, which is an affidavit in terms of Section 212 of the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977. It's an affidavit which was compiled by Warrant Officer Rulofs.
So, Advocate Nxumalo sticks with his point. So his point is to prove that the IBIS system, so he's sticking to policies and procedures. That's his line of questioning. That's his goal point. Because, hello, where is Umlungu? Where to? Umlungu is not in the courtroom. I repeat, Umlungu, where to is not in the courtroom. I guess they're obliging, or they reach some kind of agreement with legal aid that, Nisi's not there. So he couldn't come in. He couldn't slide in. He couldn't slide into the courtroom under that, guys. So what I wanted to point out with Advocate Nxumalo's point, if I put the clip, the video is going to be too long. So let me just summarize it real quick and real fast. So he goes on because he's walking Lieutenant Colonel Sereo to, the slaughterhouse, and he wants him to say, bullets are supposed to be the exhibits, okay, after they're examined by the examiner, aka Mangena. They're supposed to be put in the system so that when Rulovs came in 2015 and put in the bullets, okay, that there was going to be a match in the IBIS system that was going to go beep, 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 beep. And then it was going to link to what? The Spaza House. So it was going to link to the Spaza House bullets, because Mangena was asked, why was a hit not found in the system? And Mangena said, oh, we don't put 9mm bullets in the system. So this is the exercise that Nxumalo was doing today. And should I say, the only exercise, the exclusive exercise. So he goes on and on, proving his points, reading more things into the record. I guess I should do a separate video just so that it lives online, and add those pieces, just that it's a lot, okay? And then from there, Judge RATHA says, what are you doing? Why are you asking this man about IBIS? He's not an IBIS expert, and he has told you several times he's not an IBIS expert. And Nxumalo goes, I know. And Judge RATHA says, you should have asked Warrant Officer Rulovs. And Nxumalo says, I did. And I plan to ask every other witness after that, because that is what my cross-examination process is. I said, who's that? What is that, Nxumalo? And that was highly impressive, okay? Everybody has learned to talk back to this judge. It is absolutely crazy. It is absolutely insane. But let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of Sereo with Advocate Nxumalo. Was there... did Nxumalo reach his goal? Yeah, did he reach his goal? Did he reach what he was aiming to do with Sereo? Did Sereo back up his teammate? Okay. Or he remained in lecture mode. He's very good. He's very good at not answering the question or avoiding answering questions that take him out of his scope. Remember, he said, I'm just here to talk about the bullet marks, okay? My knowledge of this case is very, 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 very limited. So you've made it this far in the video. You absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you where? Definitely on my next upload. If you're not subscribed yet on the channel, I know you're watching the videos. I absolutely do. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button. It makes your life easy, and it makes me happy, because, we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Thanks so much for watching. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. You already have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Make sure you're sharing this video. Share it with your coworkers. Share it with the last 3 people you chatted with on WhatsApp. Share it to Facebook. I am happy when you share my videos. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in my next upload.